Hello everyone, I Kuldeep Sharma welcome you all to today's session of 20 GK question which have been specifically curated from the today's newspaper. So let's go through this question, but before you start with these questions attempting, please go through today's news analysis because all of these questions have been framed from today's news analysis only. So the first question is, who is the current president of Albania? So this is from the comment box only. So the current president of Albania is Bajram Begak. Okay. Moving on to the next one. So next question is a simple question. It is basically Israel got independence in 1948, but which was the year when India recognized Israel as a country? So Israel was recognized as a country in the year 1950 by India. So the answer for second is going to be B. Moving on to the third question, India gave recognition to State of Palestine in which year? So the current Palestine state actually came into existence in the year 1988 when the leaders of PLO declared Palestine as an independent entity. And in the year 1988 itself, India recognized Palestine. So answer for 3 is going to be C. Okay, so you have to tell me in the comment box what speciality is with regard to 2012, why 2012 is important with respect to Palestine. Next question, who among the following is a prime mission pilot for the Axiom 4 mission? So again, we covered this particular news also. So there were 4 astronauts designated for the Gaganyaan mission. 2 of those have been selected for the Axiom 4 mission. But of these 2, one is a prime mission pilot and second is a backup pilot. And of these 4, the prime mission pilot is your group captain Shubhanshu Shukla, and your backup pilot is your group captain Prashant Balakrishnan Nair. So answer for 4th is going to be B. So the next question is, which heavy lift launch vehicle of ISRO is going to be used for the Gaganyaan mission? So as of now, it can change in the future, but as of now, the most powerful rocket of ISRO is going to be used for the Gaganyaan mission also. And the most powerful rocket of ISRO is GSLV Mk3 only. So answer for 5th is going to be A. Next is, which was the first country to send men into space? So these 3 countries have been able to send men to space on their own. So they have not done a joint project. They all 3 have separately sent men into the space. And the first country to send men into space was USSR. And remember, in the news analysis, I asked you which was the first person to go into space on behalf of USSR. Next, Axiom 4 mission to International Space Station is spearheaded by which of the following? So majorly, which particular authority or organization is responsible for sending the Axiom 4 mission? So 4 key organizations have been mentioned, and the correct answer is Axiom Space, which is a different country. So I know it's a simple question, but many people might think that SpaceX is the primary organization it might be sending it, but it is a separate private company, Axiom Space. Next question is, NTA, which is nodal agency for admission into higher education, was established in which year? So NTA came into existence in the year 2017. So answer for 8 is going to be C. Next, who is the head of the committee created to overhaul the examination process of NEET as well as suggested reforms in NTA? This particular committee has been created by the Supreme Court, and this committee is being headed by the former chairman of ISRO, which is K. Radhakrishnan. So answer for 9th is going to be B. Okay. Next question, which is the lower limit for income tax, or what is the lower limit for income tax liability in India? So as per the old tax regime or as well as the new tax regime, the lower limit, so below which you don't have to pay any income tax, is 3 lakh rupees. So for question 10, it is going to be B. Next is, the new tax regime was introduced in which year? So the new tax regime was introduced in the budget of 2023. So the answer for 11th is going to be D. Okay, so last year only it was introduced. Next is, who headed the committee created in 2011 to declare areas of Western Ghats as eco-sensitive area? So 4 options are provided, but the first committee which was created in 2011 with regard to declaration of Western Ghats as eco-sensitive area was the Madhav Gadgil committee, also known as the Gadgil committee, and so the answer for 12th is going to be C. Next question, which of the following state is not one of the Western Ghats states? So we have discussed this also in today's news analysis. There are 6 states from which the Western Ghats follow. So starting from Gujarat, it goes up to Kerala and Tamil Nadu. But the one state from which of these 4 from which the Western Ghats do not move is your Madhya Pradesh. So question 13 का answer हो जाएगा B. Next is electoral bond scheme was launched in which year? So this electoral bond scheme came in the year 2018, and originally it was stated that it is going to cleanse the political funding system in India because only white money is going to be used under the electoral bond scheme. However, the Supreme Court did not agreed with this particular argument and said that it is totally a non-transparent system, because of which it was held to be unconstitutional in 2024. However, the answer for our question, when was this scheme launched? So it was launched in the year 2018. So answer for 14 is going to be C. Next, the electoral bonds were valid for how many days? So although this particular scheme has been held unconstitutional, but at least this year a question can come up. So these electoral bonds were valid for only 15 days. So a political party has to encash them into their account within 15 days of being issued by the bank. So answer for 15th is going to be A. Next question, what is the minimum age requirement for eligibility to be a blood donor in India? So you should know this, that if you are a healthy male or female adult, then you can donate blood in India, which means answer for 16 is going to be 18 years, which is the age of adulthood in India. Next, which of the following is eligible for blood donation in India? So of these three and none of the above, which of the following is eligible to donate blood in India? Is it are gay person eligible to donate blood? Are transgenders eligible to donate blood? Are women sex workers eligible to donate blood? Or none of the above, or all the three are not eligible? So answer for 7 is going to be the none of the above, which means gay person, transgenders and women sex workers are not allowed to donate blood in India, and these have been specifically not allowed to or non-eligible to donate blood in India. Because of this, the Supreme Court has sent a notice to the center asking for the reason why these three have been included. Okay, so right now the case is going on Supreme Court. Right now, for you, the answer for 17 is going to be D. Which country is not part of the axis of evil grouping? So this particular connotation to these three countries was provided by George W. Bush, who was the president of USA during 2002. In one of its address to the US Congress, he said that these countries form axis of evil, and those three countries were Iraq, Iran and North Korea, which means for 18th, the answer is going to be C, Palestine, which was not part of the axis of evil. Next question, the Axis of Resistance is a so-called coalition of non-state actors active in the Middle East and is led by. So Axis of Resistance is a term which is being used for a particular group of state and non-state actors, and it is majorly led by Iran and certain groups with certain non-state actors, basically your terrorist group, which are active in those areas are considered part to be the Axis of Resistance, and this particular resistance is led by Iran. So for 19, the answer is going to be A. Finally, last question for today, which of the following non-state actor is not part of Axis of Resistance? So out of the four options provided you, Hezbollah, Hamas and Houthis are part of Axis of Resistance. The fourth member was Palestinian Islamic Jihad, which is the fourth organization. So all of these have been discussed in today's news analysis. So out of the four which is not part of Axis of Resistance is the Islamic State, which is no more in power in the Middle East now. So answer for 20th is going to be D. So student, these were the 20 GK questions for today. So I hope to see you in the next class with the new set of 20 GK questions. So that's it from my side. Thank you and have a very nice day.